What's going on, guys? Brian. I have three cards to show you. They will all be vintage, as probably promised from my last video. And then I have a piece of mail I want to open with you guys. It's a nice card, but the first two I want to show you is kind of what I hinted at my last video, where I showed you the cutout of the 35 Gaudi. So I then acquired both halves of both 1941 double plays that Greenberg is on. This is the one that he's on with Buck Newsom as a horizontal card. Guys, both from the same seller. He gave me. I think I probably overpaid for him. Honestly, what can you do? Sometimes you gotta do it. And this is the vertical card that he has with red roughing. For being cut out, the cards are actually in rather decent shape. But like I said, I overpaid for these, like, for sure. I know I could have gotten him if I waited, was patient. But sometimes you gotta get the cards that you want. I'm gonna save the other card for last. I'm gonna open this package here and show you what I have, because the last card needs to be a little dramatic. Watching the Mets here, I don't know if you all know I'm a Mets fan. Kind of having a rough spring. I think they only have like 7 wins and like 13, 14, 15 losses and like 5 ties. Having a problem lately getting the offense going and giving up games late. Definitely looking forward to this season. But for now, I'm a little bit concerned with their performance so far, which I'm not pleased about. So they're playing now the Nats. Syndergaard just gave up. Cespedes just singled. Syndergaard gave up a 2-run homer to Worth after Cespedes misjudged a fly ball hit by Murph, and Murph had landed up on third. Cespedes just scorched a single here. Anyway, enough commentating. More cards. This is the last back card variation that I needed for the Home Run Heroes set. Number, let's see, 1 of 5. This listing was a good old Greenberg with a U at the end instead of an E. Oh, that's my pizza. Hold on. Sorry, I thought that might happen. I ordered a Domino's pizza, and I had a free pizza coming my way, so I figured to order lunch on my day off. Anyway, this is the card still. This is a nice one. The other 2 variations are the single bat, and then also the single, like the same type of swatch, sort of like a diamond or a square, but just a double bat or a dual bat. And this one is the home run stencil, which is nice. So happy to have that. And now, this card, as I've spoken to our buddy Michael about, is one of my favorite vintage issues. It is just very beautiful. It's a nice display, and once you see it, you'll understand. Um, this card I found on Net54, and the owner of it, um, you know, asked the question like, what's it worth? And I worked out a deal with him. I met him yesterday in Long Island. Traveled, from New Jersey to get there. Picked it up. We talked a little bit about like his collection. Interesting enough, he told me that this is really like the first, or he said the closest thing to a baseball card in his collection. He collects old school vintage equipment and like random stuff. He has a bunch of cigar boxes. He has China sets, all like themed baseball. But he just has some crazy stuff, and he's looking to get rid of it, or downsize his collection. So I say I pretty much paid market value for this card, but it's unbelievably beautiful. And I didn't have anything to put it in, and so he went ahead and put it in an envelope for me. But I'll show you here. It definitely doesn't do it justice. This is the 1936. Let's see, 1936 R312, and he signed it here on the lower right. And then the signature is authenticated by JSA on the back, but you can see the sticker. This card's absolutely incredible. It was actually in a frame, and I had him take it out of the frame because I don't intend on keeping the frame. Just so I could also see that the card hadn't been trimmed or altered. But this is an authentic card. And the paper stock is really thin. So it's really beautiful. The color is not good on webcam, I know that, but if you see any of these pastel issues in person, you'll know that they are just absolutely incredible. So I'll be keeping that. And then once I get the chance to bring it to the National in a few months, I will hand it over to good old SGC so they can authenticate or just slab the damn thing. But I'm really happy to have that card. It's pretty sick. So that's it for me, guys. Thanks for being patient, waiting on me to get my pizza. But I'll enjoy that. You enjoy the video, and have a nice one.